getting back to security, what you don't want to do is take this girl to your house. And there's a couple good reasons for that. You don't want to take her to your house, number one, because all your valuable stuff is there. Everything you got, your identification, your laptop, you know, anything you brought of value to you is probably in your apartment, your studio, your condo, whatever you got. So you don't want this girl in there, because she's going to visually take an inventory. Oh, he's got a flat screen monitor, he's got a nice smartphone, he's got this, he's got that, this is where he keeps this is where he keeps that. You know, she may never come back, but her cousins may. You know, they might be crack addicts for all you know. And she's going to tell them, oh yeah, you know, there's a room here, and, you know, and he puts his wallet usually there, and, you know, the neighbor said he's usually gone, you know, these times a day, whatever. So you don't want to be bringing some complete stranger. I don't care how pretty she is. You don't want to be bringing her to where you live. You're just asking for it. The other reason you don't want to do that is, let's just say I'm being paranoid and there's no theft gonna happen. Still, you've got this other problem. She may be a sweet girl. She may have just been into it to have a fun time. A lot of the girls here, they just want the fun and being able to tell their girlfriends, ooh, I had a foreigner last night. You know, sometimes, a lot of times, actually, it just is that. It just is, you know, your lucky night, and, you know, you get a lot of lucky nights here. And it really is just all for fun. But here's the problem. If you've taken her to your place, well, now she knows where to come back to find you. And who do you think she's going to go to the next time she needs money? She may not ask for money that night, you know, because, you know, that would be kind of like being, well, you know. So, but what she may do is come back a week later and knock, 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 you know, oh, just passing by, you know, oh, and did I mention I need grocery money, I need utility money, I need money for surgery for my cousin's neighbor's relative's friend's kid, whatever the story is. And it may be a true story, that's the thing. I'm not saying that they're always lying, some of them lie. But the thing is, a lot of these things that happen are true. You know, they really do have problems. You know, the thought that some pretty girl you meet and had a good time with isn't going to have real financial problems down the road is a very likely possibility. And so, you know, unless you just got a heart of stone, you're going to be constantly telling girls, one after another, that, you know, sorry, I really, you know, I can't help you, or you're going to be shelling out money, you know, day and night, you know, whatever however it gets resolved, you're going to have eventually a rotating door of women that you've been with showing up at your place asking for favors, and it's usually going to be financial favors. So, so there's that. The other thing is, if you've been here, say, 5-6 months, and you've entertained, well, let's see, if you want to average it out, 5, 6, okay, so like maybe you kept it down to, like, in 6 months, maybe 30 girls. You now have 30 girls who know where you live, who could show up at any given time. Which means that if you do finally meet a girl that you want to be serious with, and you want to have her over for a quiet evening together, you want to have her over and cook up a little dinner and watch a movie, and, you know, you're finally met a girl that you really want to be serious with. Now you got 30 girls out there who know where you live, who might show up any time of day. They might show up in the afternoon, they might show up at dinner time, they might show up at 1 o'clock in the morning, they might show up at 3 o'clock in the morning drunk. You don't know. Why? Because they all know where you live. So do you see how important it is to maintain your bat cave, your what did they, Superman had, the Temple of Solitude, or whatever that was called, the big ice cave in Antarctica. You know, you just got to have your living space as your place that's just for you. You, a couple of buddies, the girl you're serious with, and that's it. That's it. Don't bring girls to your place. Don't. You're just asking for problems. Big problems. A whole lot of drama. So before you make that mistake, I'm telling you now, make use of the quickie hotels, make use of the overnight hotels. It's a good insurance, against, and they will ask you, they will say, oh, can't I come to your house? I'll cook you a nice dinner. Can I come to your house and see how you live? I'm telling you, don't fall for it. Don't, you're just opening up a Pandora's box of problems if you do that. So to wrap it up, those are the two things for today. Number one, be very careful about the amount of information you share with other people, because they will ask. They're just curious. They are. They want a piece of information to shoot out on the Bamboo Network. If they even see you passing by in town, if your neighbor is in town and you are in town and you're leaving the Jollibee with some girl, there's a very good chance that it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, your neighbor, their wife, and especially if it's a girl who is like friends with a girl you just dated, and now you're walking out of Jollibee or whatever with a different girl. I'm telling you, they will get out their phone and they will text. They might even shoot out a picture, but they will text and they will say, oh, that foreigner you were just with 2 days ago, the one you're all excited about, he's over here. I just saw him. He left the Jollibee, over here. Get down here quick, or whatever. I mean, they're like, it's like paparazzi. It really is. And you're the celebrity because you're the foreigner. As it is, they gossip about each other. But you're the foreigner. You're the celebrity. You're the one that sticks out in the crowd. So expect that if you're out in public, you're looking around, you don't know who the girl's friends, what they look like. You don't even remember half the time what your neighbors look like, but they all know you. You're that foreigner guy, with, the Hawaiian shirt or whatever. They will spot you and they will text to whoever might be remotely interested. Oh, I saw the new foreigner guy. He's. So there's that. And second, don't bring them home. Just don't. Just don't. Make use of the quickie hotels and the overnight hotels. And then that way you can, and then after you're all done, you wrap it up. Don't go straight home. Me, I'm paranoid. Again, I don't know if they're following me, and they want to really know where I live. So I pick an intermediary place. I'll, go to the mall. I'll blow some time there. Lose them, basically. Because unless you're jumping on a ferry and going to another island, you could be followed and not really know it. So, because there's just so many people in the city. So, yeah, just kind of be aware of your surroundings. Just assume that whenever you're in public, somebody you know or somebody who knows somebody you know, there's a 90% chance they've noticed you already. And anything you do in public, pretty much it's going to end up out there in some form or fashion. It's going to be texted out, So, again, it's a big loss of privacy. It's not what we're used to in the States. In the United States, we just kind of ignore each other. And, we just kind of leave each other alone. You do your thing, I'll do my thing, and whatever. Well, you're not going to have that here. You're not going to have privacy here. People are going to notice you. All right? So take it to heart. Keep it in mind when you get down here, and it'll save you some problems. All right? All right. Well, be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and check out the main website, lifebeyondthesea.com. And we'll see you there to, like I said, check out the forum. Forum's been still pretty slow, so, type something up, ask a question, whatever. Try to get that forum going. So, anyways, we'll catch you later in the next episode. All right? Bye-bye.